Hey guys, Officer Earlier here, back again at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Looks like they're doing some work on half the turnstiles over here to enter Islands of Adventure. So we have to go in here through the left. It's not too bad of a wait. The park itself is probably pretty busy, like it usually is after Universal Studios closes. Port of entry. The first time I entered this area, I was so immersed in the theming, it instantly became my #1 favorite theme park just based on this entrance area and how beautiful it is. Of course, there's a building over here that's actually under construction right now, so it doesn't look as nice as it did when I first came in last year in 2021. Yeah, this park is really, really good. It's got a ton of different stuff to check out. A bunch of really cool roller coasters, well, mostly Incredible Hulk, Hagrid's, and of course, Velocicoaster. There's some water rides here. You got Popeye's, Bilge-Rat barges, which I would love to check out. One of my favorite ever B&M roller coasters. This ride is incredible. I think it's my favorite B&M sit-down coaster. And it runs like crazy fast. Especially like when it's raining, the train just moves through the layout really fast. One time we rode it and there's brakes in the middle of the ride and the brakes like just didn't kick in because we were just riding so fast through them. And then the train behind us got stuck on them. Oh, really good operations there at the Hulk. Let's go ahead and get a locker because you can't have anything in your pockets when you ride this. Spider-Man show in about a 20-minute wait. There's a ton of people going in, so I don't know how long that's going to be 20 minutes for. It does have a single rider line, so I think we're going to come back to it later. We only have a few hours here, and also just noticed this huge work wall up around this area. That's interesting. Wonder what they're going to do here. I contemplated doing Popeye and Pluto's Bilge-Rat barges, the raft ride. However, it's starting to cool off just a little bit. The sun is hiding behind the clouds and it's just not as warm as it was before. It's getting a little bit later in the day. I don't know. I might skip on it, come back and do it another day. It's really a soaker. Like, you get really, really wet on that ride. We got like a third of the way around the lagoon over on the Hulk side, but I forgot my water bottle, so I now decided to walk around the other way because I want to check out Hagrid's because we've only been on that ride one time and it's a really, really cool experience. So I'm going to get on it at least once this trip. Entering into the Lost Continent section of the park. Home to Poseidon's Fury, a ride that I've never done before and I think is actually open right now. We might have to go check that out. Here it is. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. I've heard good things about it though. It says it's about a 25-minute tour. Let's go ahead and get in there and check it out. Oh, I think it might have just broken down. All these people are coming out. It broke down, right?
What's that?
Is it broken down?
No, this is a walkthrough.
Oh, why are you guys walking out the entrance?
Because we decided we didn't want to walk.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, let's go through it then. I guess it's not broken down. I'm just like, we don't feel like it.
No one survived, but they say that the souls of the dead still haunt this place. The professor believes there's secret chambers hidden throughout this entire temple. Aside from this one, we really haven't found any, but last night the professor radioed us saying he found a secret message in this room. But after that was when he disappeared, and since then weird things have been happening, like this rumbling sound sort of travels around, kind of like that, and then all the lights go out, just like that, which is just my favorite. Love my place of work so much. Hold on. This is the professor's work lamp. It might be a bit better than my flashlight. Let me see if I can. Okay, so I think that might be the secret message. Maybe, possibly. Let's see. Behind this wall, a demon sleeps. An ancient evil held in keep. Cool! Love that! Poseidon's power contained the beast, but if the two perished, battle ceased. When undisturbed, this chamber wall or loose like dark and then dissolve. But if this evil you do release, then seek the trident, restore the peace. For he who holds the trident cold has Poseidon's power for all times cold. Whoa! Well, thank goodness that was in English. That would have been really unfortunate if it was not. No! Is anyone there? That is the professor. Yes, professor, it's me. Taylor, I have a tour group.
Taylor, what are you doing in there? I ordered everyone.
Me? No, I am an intern.
You spoke the spell aloud.
I did that.
You freed me from Poseidon's spell and from this ancient chamber of death. Now, either find the trident or die.
Die? No, what if actually you just sort of like opened the doors and let us...
Find the trident.
Okay.
Or take my secrets to the grave.
I'm sorry, did he just say grave? Oh, this is a tomb! That is a bad thing. We are gonna find a way out. Okay, maybe this lever opens the door. I just don't want to break it. Come on. And I broke it.
Who calls upon the goddess, guardian of the temple?
Hi! I'm Taylor! With
You hold Poseidon's trident in your hand.
No, it's a stick.
What is your request of me?
No, you see, it's Poseidon's.
What is your wish? I shall not ask again.
Well, we would like to get out of here. We want to go home.
Alas, it is beyond my power to grant you passage back to your world.
But I don't understand.
The Dark One has sealed the doors to this chamber with a locking spell impervious to magic.
Oh, jeez.
The way home is now impossible.
Impossible. I mean, you're a goddess. There must be something.
All is not lost.
You're really going to play with that.
While I cannot help you back to the surface,
Okay.
I can provide you with safe passage deeper into this temple.
Deeper. That's not really the direction that we would love to be headed in.
Listen,
That sounds like the ocean.
quickly! We have precious little time. Bear the Trident Gold. Prepare to journey into the heart of this temple, into the chamber of Poseidon. Are you brave enough to make the passage under?
Yes? Are we brave enough, guys?
Yes! The power of Poseidon.
Okay!
Lord of the seas, I ask for your care. Safe passage grant for those who dare. Open up your oceans. Swing wide the door. Let the waters rush and the oceans roar.
Guys, it has been a very long day. The wall is like that. Right this way! Let's go! Woo! So this might be a wall. This could be a bit of a problem. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna say half the off, all things to the left, other half. Be different, go to the right, see what that's about. On the downside of things, there seems to be a lack of the professor, viable exits, crown molding. That last one doesn't have doing anything to do with us immediately getting out of here. I watch a lot of HGTV. I'm sorry for that. Okay, observation. This looks just like the door we just went through that opened with the trident. So, using math, trident plus door should equal nothing. Okay, goddess. You forgot to unlock this door too? Goddess. Did anyone make sure that she followed us into here? No. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that's like the best policy for us going forward as a group from this moment. Honestly, you deserve it after the last, like, 14 and a half minutes. There's no watch there. I don't know why I looked down. Okay, honesty, let's go with this. I don't know what I am doing here. I mean, like, here. Also in life. Those are technically two different problems. I just thought that, I don't know, maybe like I would get to give the tour, and then the professor would see me and be like, oh wow, Taylor, you're quite competent. Maybe we can pay you now and give you health insurance. Like, I'm convinced, I'm just gonna go down if like anything goes wrong. I just think we're lost.
No.
What?
You've done well, Taylor.
Here in life.
You have brought back something very dear to me.
But if this is yours, that means yours.
Follow my voice.
Poseidon?
Bring that to me.
Okay.
Fear not. For
Now you will pay for your murderous ways, Poseidon. I will destroy you. I will destroy all. Beginning with your precious mortals. Your power is no longer mine. Your time is over. Impossible. No, Darkanon. This is your fate. This battle began 1,000 years ago. We will end it here. Once and for all. So be it. No, it cannot end like this. I must. And the only way it could is farewell, Dark One.
That's a really cool experience. It's not a ride or anything. It's just a walkthrough, and it's like a tour that goes wrong. It's really cool. The line doesn't move as quickly as some of the others here because you get batched in big groups, and so you know, it takes a little bit longer. It's not like a steady moving line. But what a cool ride! I'm really glad that they refurbished it and kept it going. It's very unique. It's something different. You know, you don't see a lot of walkthrough attractions at parks, and this one is incredible. Lots of fire and effects. Let's head off to the right here. I think it's about time we head over into Hogsmeade and check out the wait time for Hagrid's and maybe hop on the single rider line. That's a good thing Hagrid's has a single rider line, because that thing gets incredibly long wait times. I spoke with someone earlier. They said it had like a 180 long minute wait or something crazy. We're gonna check out this store that they have set up over here in Lost Continent. It's all filled up with Halloween Horror Night stuff. This is really cool. This is sort of similar to the store they have set up in Studios Park. It's a bunch of Halloween Horror Nights stuff. It's really cool stuff too. There's even food over there. I knew I smelled burning plastic. This is cool. I got a collectible figure. There's a little bit. Oh shit. There's a little boo, one of the Halloween Horror Nights guys. One's here, I believe, cost $8. Look at all this. And giant cookies. I call them monster cookies. $12 each. Some other stuff here. This is a really cool little shop. This is the version of the shirt I have on now for this season. Pretty cool. It's got all the icons on it. This is the one I have. It just says 30 years, 30... Wait, no it doesn't. Yeah, it does. 30 years, 30 fears. Okay, we're inside Hogsmeade now. Let's see what Hagrid's looks like. 145 minutes. Just spoke with people out at the entrance and they said, oh, there it goes right now. But they said the single rider line actually got destroyed during the hurricane that recently passed through. So you have to wait in the regular queue, and then there's a split off point, and there could potentially be somebody to let me into the single rider line at the split point, or potentially not, and I might have to wait in the regular queue. They have this like temporary ramp bridge set up here. It's definitely not normally. Yeah, that's weird. I've never seen this before. Of course, I've actually only ever ridden this with a single rider. I'm not gonna wait 140 minutes for it, because I definitely want to ride Velocicoaster at least one time. All right, well, I guess we're not riding this today. You can see where the original queue used to go. This is interesting. Hagrid's unique as it has more launches than any roller coaster in the world. It also runs more trains, I think, than anything in the world, not including Wildlands coasters. I think this thing has like 12 or 14 trains or something like that. I can never run that many, but it has a ton of capacity. That's okay, we'll have to come back another time and ride Hagrid's again. It's such a hard ride to get on because it's got like a huge line all the time. Sometimes it goes into a virtual queue where you can't even like walk in line, or you have to reserve it on the mobile app. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a very, very, very popular ride. I want to say it's the most popular ride here, even above Velocicoaster, which is the newest roller coaster. Well, all the rides here are just really good. most of them anyway. Oh, here it is. Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, right here in the middle of Florida. It says it has a 35-minute wait, but this has a single rider line, and I don't think it could possibly get disturbed by a hurricane. I don't know what this whole closed off area is here. Let's go ahead and get on this thing. I got motion sickness on this last time I came, and I hear that's a common issue with it, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. So let's go ahead and see what this is like. Oh yeah, this is roller coaster. I've never been on it before, but it has a 35-minute wait, so I'm not gonna bother. You know, it's hard when you're a coaster enthusiast at a park like this. You have to prioritize things, and the coasters aren't the priority here. All the other rides are just so much better than that over there. So we have to get a locker, I think, for the loose articles. We're going inside Hogwarts now for the single rider experience. Unforbidden Journey. I'll take you guys along for the ride. Hopefully I don't throw up.
mission's done. We hope you live to tell the tale. And most of all, have fun.
5 minutes later, and we're about to be in the station.
Did it! They're flying! Keep up, Ron! We're on our way! We'll meet you outside!
Oh!
Sorry about that! Those benches can be a bit dodgy! But we haven't lost anyone yet! Not this week, anyway!
Hey, you lot! Come see the dragon, have you?
Right, come on! It's the quiz bit!
Oh god. What the fuck?
Where are you been? Stick! Follow me! Showing off for your mother admirer, Potter! Dementors! This way! Come on! We made it to the Great Hall. Thanks, everybody. You're brilliant.
Oh,
You sound great, brave.
that's some water.
Feel free to return to Hogwarts anytime. Tuck your elbows in.
What an incredible ride.
Oh, and don't forget to retrieve your stowed belongings.
Wow, what an incredible ride. I just can't handle it. It's just simply so good that my stomach gets upset after it. We're standing here in this area for the projection show that's about to occur on the castle. I think it starts at 7 or 7:30. I don't know. If it starts at 7:30, we're probably not going to wait around for it. The projection show, it's kind of cool. They actually have lights, projections coming out of this turret right here. Looks like the castle projection show isn't starting until at least 7:30, so we're gonna move along for now. check out Velocicoaster and see what the wait time looks like. I can see it from here. I think it says 45 minutes. But there is a single rider line. However, the single rider line is excessively short compared to the other lines in the park, so it fills up very quickly. You have to get kind of lucky to be able to get inside the single rider line here. It says 45 minutes, and if the single rider line is closed, I'm saying we should probably check that out. Maybe if there's not too many people waiting outside the single rider line, we can wait for it. Let's head down there now. This was my #1 coaster for a while there last year before Iron Gwazi opened. Of course, Iron Gwazi is my #1 now. The Busch Gardens Tampa, it's an amazing ride. It's actually a free shuttle to Busch Gardens Tampa over from SeaWorld. If you have a ticket, you can book online and reserve a spot on the shuttle bus. It's a really cool service. It's free. Why wouldn't you want to do it? Busch Gardens is about an hour and a half away. That's in my opinion, the best coaster in Florida over there. But this here, you know, is a close second for me anyway. Of course, they could be interchanged, you know, back or forth. You might like this better. I totally understand either way. Of course, this ride only opened last year. It's definitely the best ride in Orlando. That's for sure. Best roller coaster in Orlando. Say Forbidden Journey might be like, no, I don't know. I mean, now it's hard to tell because Disney has put so many new rides in. Universal, you know, they kick back with a ton of new rides. And, you know, Orlando is just a powerhouse of crazy good attractions. Oh, man, it looks like the single rider line's closed. 7:03. I think we could get at least 2 rides in if we just wait in the regular queue. So let's go ahead and do that. That sucks. When Velocicoaster opened last year, the trains had lights on them. It looks like they're all broken now. It started where they would be flickering on and off. Sometimes they'd switch between colors. They never acted right to begin with, but yeah, they seem to be just completely turned off now. What's going on here?
Look, it's blue. Alright, that's my favorite one right there. Echo.
This line is moving very fast. Should be up in this, well, up in the switchbacks upstairs with the next 10 or 15 minutes. After you put all your stuff in a locker, you have to wait in an additional queue upstairs. So it takes a little while. Hopefully we can get back in line once we get off again. I want to at least get on this thing twice.
Specialized veterinarians, as well as our elite team of over 25 scientists spanning every animal.
To ensure your journey is as safe as it is thrilling, Jurassic World, in partnership with InGen Security Technology, is proud to present your innovative ride vehicle. This open-air experience is made possible by the infrared sensors here in your headrest, equipped with cutting-edge security technology.
Henry, Ennis. No, I brought this up to the corporate. It's falling on deaf ears. They say it's below my pay grade. So, good luck.
Not working. Everyone, there's nothing to worry about.
Hey, guys, no, get off. Right now. You, what are you doing? Whoa. No. Get off. Why are you agitating them? This was not part of the agreement, gentlemen. Okay, Claire, this is insane.
Everything is completely under control.
What? No, it's not.
So, Mr. Grady, what can the guests expect?
Well, every second you're out here, you're going to be at risk.
We just got off Velocicoaster. We rode it like right in the middle of the train, but it was still fantastic. There wasn't a bad row on that ride. We were just getting whipped through all the elements. The first half, you got all the cool dinosaurs and effects. It's an incredible ride. And then you just get launched up into that top hat in a second. The guy who was riding next to me, he was blown away. He was like, oh my God, I've never experienced anything like that out in Britain. And I'm like, oh wow, yeah, like, they don't have anything like that out there. We only got this last year. It was my #1 for a very long time until Iron Gwazi opened in March. I said very long time. It was my #1 for like 4 months. Hey, 4 months is a long time for me. Looks like the queue board just went from 30 to 35 minutes, and the park's getting ready to close in about 5. So let's get in line now. Our last ride of the night on Velocicoaster. There was a delay in operation once we put our stuff in the locker and we were up in the station, and we weren't able to actually get on for about 20 minutes or so. It took an additional like 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so for the maintenance team to come and work on the ride, but yeah, it's back open now. Velocicoaster for the last time tonight. What an incredible ride. It just gets better and better as the ride goes on. You have that 0 to 50 mile an hour launch, and you're getting chased by raptors through the paddock, and then it just sends you off into oblivion. You start going freaking 70, and you go up into a top hat, and you see the whole park. It's just such a great ride. Unbelievable. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure. And you guys have to ride it when you come down here to Universal Studios, and Islands of Adventure specifically. Well, all the rides here are closed now at Islands of Adventure, so it's time for us to head out. We're walking up to the front now. I think we're gonna go out through, not through Hogsmeade, because there's always a lot of people in Hogsmeade. Even though I think that might be a little bit closer from here. Either way, let's walk up this way. I think they added some additional lighting up on these raptors. They look really good. Walking past the paddock right now. You hear the raptors in there. Oh man. Just the amount of immersion you get when you're on that ride is incredible. Also, you know, like I just love Jurassic Park in general. Really, really good movie series, and it's really cool that they brought that whole concept into Universal. You guys might see that track up there. I mentioned it before, but that's Pterodon Flyers. It's a suspended coaster, but you have to either be a child or you have to have a child to ride it. You cannot be an adult by yourself, and so I'm a little bit screwed out of that, I guess. It's okay though. I know I can't ride it. To figure out something. Passed by River Adventure. I'd like to ride that, but I don't know if it's back open again. It had some major hurricane damage. Like part of the side of the whole show building got ripped apart. Same thing, I guess, with Dudley Do-Right, because that's been closed too. I don't know if it has anything to do with the hurricane or not. But we just talked to one of the attendants over at Velocicoaster. I asked her why the lights weren't working on the trains anymore, and she just didn't know. And that she said the technicians turned them off a couple of weeks ago due to some issues. So I don't know if they'll ever come back on again, but those lights were really cool, and I'm gonna miss them if they don't come back. Yeah, here's Dudley Do-Right. All the water is drained out of the whole bottom here, and it's kind of sad. I really like this ride. I've never actually ridden it before, but it looks really, really cool. And I hear it's quite the soaker. So if you're here on a really hot summer day and you need to cool off, that's a good solution for you. But unfortunately, we haven't been on it yet. If it's cool with you guys, I plan on spending some more time here in the future. We had a great day today. We went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We got on tons of different rides. You can't always get a lot of rides in when you're in Orlando, especially with all the crazy crowds. Woo! They added spotlights to the top of Polk Station, or they fixed them, either way. Because last time I was here, I definitely don't remember seeing those. You could probably see those from miles away. The four of them right next to each other. I'll let you guys know if you can see them from the SeaWorld. Well, as you can see, we're heading back out through the port of entry. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.